Hello grade 11 learners and welcome to this first video for our creative writing class. So I decided to record series of videos for you to be able to come up with better outputs for our subject since I have observed that in the last weeks you've been getting low scores because you are not following properly the instructions I gave you. And then it seems that there is a gap in your understanding of our lesson. So I hope that these videos would help you. So at the end of this video, you will be given activities that would give you another chance to redo your outputs for week 1 and week 3. Please, from now on, follow all the instructions given to you because starting week 4 onwards, you will not be given another chance to redo your outputs. Only for week 1 and week 3. And that will be, instructions will be given to you right after this video. So as an introduction, once again, this is your creative writing class. It's time for you to say hello to your creative writing class. So basically, this subject would require you to write since this is a writing class. But the kind of writing that you're going to do in here is in a creative manner. So what is creative writing really? That will be discussed later. Before we begin with our discussion regarding our lessons, I want you to be mindful of your WHLP or weekly home learning plan. Not only in our creative writing subject, but in all your subjects. So when we speak of WHLP, that means weekly home learning plan. This is the ones we are giving you every Monday of the week, together with your module. So this will be given to you in a weekly manner. Please follow what is written in the WHLP. Note, do not perform all activities found in your module, just like what you've been doing for the last weeks. You are answering all the activities found in the module when in fact we don't tell you to do so. Whatever is written in the WHLP, that is the only thing that you're going to do. Because your teachers are just choosing some activities that are appropriate to our lessons. Remember, class, that a module, one single module, can be answered for how many weeks in some subjects. So please do not answer everything. Just follow what is written in the WHLP. Sample of incorrect outputs. Because if you don't follow your learning plan, of course, you will be giving us incorrect outputs. So in week 1, you were told to, in a bond paper, you need to post a picture or draw a place that you have been into. And below this picture or drawing, write 5 examples of imagery, 1 for each type that you experienced while being there. Example, visual. So an example for that is blue sky. Also, write a short paragraph of 3 to 5 sentences combining the 5 imagery you listed to describe in detail your experience in that place. So, out from these directions, you are expected to give me 3 important things. The first one is the picture or the drawing. Then, below this drawing, you need to list 1 example of imagery. 1 for visual, 1 for olfactory, 1 for auditory, 1 for kinesthetic, and then you have to list all this below the picture. And then, after giving me the list, you're also expected to write a paragraph using those imagery in your list. And this paragraph should contain 3 to 5 sentences. But sad to say, only very few were able to perform this. And the papers that I'll be returning to you, you would really see that many of you answered your modules, all of the activities in the modules, instead of doing what I asked you to do. So this is one of the activities that I am giving you another chance to perform or redo. You have to pass to me your output next week. Okay, and let's go to pre-test and post-test. In your modules, in every module that you receive, you would really have the pre-test and the post-test. And I want you to answer pre-test honestly. Although there are key answers or answer keys at the end or at the back of your module, but please do not rely on those. Because actually, pre-test is not graded. The purpose of pretest class is just to measure how deep is your knowledge about the next lesson. So if you get perfect in the pretest, it means to say that there's no need for us to discuss the lesson since you already got perfect, even without us discussing it yet. So please answer pretest honestly. Some of you got only 2/5 in the pretest, and I gave you a very good remark so that you would know that pretest is not really about you getting perfect, because that's it. It's just measuring how deep is your knowledge about the next lesson. The same is true with post-test. Please honestly answer your post-test, because post-test class would tell your teachers how much you have learned about the lesson. So if you are not able to get good scores in the post-test, it means to say that we have to do something to make you understand the lesson. Just like this, for this week, I did not give you any activity in the module. I am trying to record videos for you because I can see that you are not really getting the point of our lessons. But ironically, your post-test, you really answered your post-test perfectly, and yet your output would not tell the same. So please answer post-test honestly so that we would know whether you're able to understand our lessons or not. And if you haven't understood it, then we will do something for you or for us to help you. Since, again, this is a writing class, creative writing is a writing class in general, let me give you first a short review on the basics of writing. So this review is based on the mistakes I've been reading in your output for the last weeks. The first one is always capitalize the pronoun I. It is wrong to say or to write the sentence, when I went to the city, I saw the newly built park. In this sentence, the pronoun I is written in small letter, maybe because you are thinking that it is not the first letter of a sentence. But remember that the pronoun I is always capitalized. So the correct way of writing that sentence is, when I, with the capital I, went to the city, I saw the newly built park. Again, the pronoun I is always written in a capital letter. Next, also this one, you are fond of writing me and my sister. Me and my sister dream of becoming lawyers someday. That is wrong, because if you review your basics in grammar, me class is in the objective case. If you remember cases of noun and pronoun, me is in the objective case. And what you need to use here is a pronoun in the nominative case, which is I and my sister dream of becoming lawyers someday. Or you would say, my sister and I dream of becoming lawyers someday. So please stop using me and my sister, me and my brother, me and my mother. All those are wrong. It should always be I and my sister. Next, please properly punctuate your sentences and paragraph. Some of you, I'm really wondering why some of you would write an entire paragraph with one period only. Why is that? Remember that a punctuation mark like period, exclamation point, and question mark signifies ending of a sentence. Like for example, if I would, this particular sentence here, the one on, this particular paragraph here, the one on top, is actually composed of 3 sentences. But as you can see, there is only one period used in this paragraph. That's why we can say that this is composed of only one sentence, which is wrong. This is obviously wrong because if you want to have 3 sentences in your paragraph, meaning to say you're expected to have 3 periods or at least 1 period, and the rest would be using other punctuations as well, like exclamation point or a punctuation mark. The correct way of writing this is the one written below. Almost everyone would agree that cleaning up the environment and keeping it that way is a good thing. So that's the first sentence. The obvious negative impacts on human health and the ecosystems on Earth are well understood. Another sentence. And then you go to the last one. And also, please observe proper capitalization. I don't know why, like 3, I have checked not only 3 but more than 5 papers capitalizing letters which are not supposed to be capitalized. Capitalizing letters only happen when you begin a sentence and when you write words in the middle of sentences which are proper noun. Please review the basics of grammar, class, so that you will have a good paragraph or a good output for this subject. Example of a wrong paragraph is the one on top. Legends make children dream of princesses riding bareback. Oh, why would you capitalize letter B when in fact it does not begin a sentence? And now, through fields of fragrant heather. And now you have the word they. Some of you are not capitalizing the first letter of a sentence. So that is obviously wrong. The correct way of writing this paragraph is found below. Legends make children dream of princesses riding bareback through fields of fragrant heather. They immortalize noble knights, champions for humanity, who fought tyranny as they raced through a village with sword brandished and banner waving in the afternoon breeze. Okay. So, that's it. And after this, I will be uploading another video which will be all about Introduction to Creative Writing. So I hope you got something from the ones that we discussed a while back. And please wait for me to upload the next video, which is again about Introduction to Creative Writing. Thank you so much. And later I will be telling you what you need to do to do your activities in week 1 and 3. Thank you.